For the past few years, the hot ticket item when it comes to concealed carry guns has been the single-stacked polymer-framed 9mm. Well, Kimber has come up with the Micro 9. It's an aluminum-framed 6+1 capacity single-action gun, and let's see how it stacks up against the polymer-framed ones.
Crafting superior production firearms that are hand-finished and made in America. Synonymous with quality, precision, and excellence. Kimber is what all guns should be.
The first thing you'll notice when you pick up the gun is that it looks like a 1911 and it feels like a 1911, and in fact it's got all the 1911 controls that everybody knows and loves, such as the left-sided safety, single action trigger, it has a single stack magazine sized specifically for the 9mm cartridge, and it has the Browning tilting barrel system. In this case it's got a bushingless barrel, as you can see there, which means that its takedown is a lot simpler. The trigger comes in right about 5-6 pounds and is pretty decent, reasonably crisp break. Overall, it's a good looking gun. Sights on this gun are great for a carry gun. They're big, bold, easy to pick up, and made of honest to goodness steel rather than plastic dovetail fillers. The only thing that I could see to improve them is if they had a ledge on the front side of the rear sight so that you could snag it on a belt in order to clear stoppages one-handed should the need arise. One thing you do notice though when you do come to pick it up, like most of the microscopic 9mm that are on the market right now, you can only get 2 fingers on the grip. Your pinky hangs off in space. I don't know whether Kimber's going to come up with a finger extension for that to make shooting it more comfortable, but if the aftermarket can provide, then that's going to be a benefit. So, if you are a 1911 fan, let's go take a look at it, how it stacks up against the market leaders. We've got a few examples here. First of all, one of my personal favorites, the Walther PPS M2. Another polymer frame gun. Kimber. Okay. PPS M2. As you can see, it's another polymer frame gun, and the Kimber is actually smaller than it. It's also smaller than the Glock 43. So if you stack one of these on top of each other, you can see that the Kimber's barrel and slide is actually shorter than the G43 also. It's also about 2 ounces lighter than the G43. In comparison to the Shield, the Micro is positively microscopic. Not only is it shorter front to back length in the butt, it's also shorter than the butt. It does, however, sacrifice 2 rounds of capacity. One problem that's plagued small 1911s has been reliability. Once you get away from the full-size John Moses Browning approved platform, then things start to get a little bit wonky. I'm going to take this little fella off to the range right now, put a bunch of rounds through it, see how it holds up. Okay, need to cut on that one. When choosing a carry gun, you're always going to face the trade-off between portability and effectiveness. With this little Kimber Micro 9, it tips the scales on the portability side of things. So let's see how it stacks up against a full-size gun when it comes to putting rounds on target. $1.99. Third run, 2.53 seconds, so about half a second slower with a full-size gun on a 10-yard bill drill. Pretty good. Ergonomics on this pistol are really nice. Once you get used to it, finding the safety, flickering it off, then you can get on target pretty quickly. And like I say, for a little gun, it doesn't buck too hard, and I guess the results speak for themselves. First impressions of the Kimber Micro 9 on its first range outing? Well, I'm reasonably impressed by this little gun. I'm not a huge fan of single action only guns as carry guns, but in this one, it really performs. The safety's easy to get on and off. The gun runs reliably, it's accurate, the sights are great, and the only downside to it is that it's a 2-finger gun, so your pinky's hanging off in space. If you're shooting hot defensive loads, then you're going to have to fight the recoil, but that's the same with any small gun. Overall, yeah, this one gets about an 8 out of 10. I like it. I may buy this one. In fact, my better half has already got her eyes on it, so maybe that one becomes part of the collection.